The stretch reflex is one of the simplest reflexes which contract a muscle that is being stretched. This reflex is mediated through a monosynaptic arc, and it contributes to the maintenance of a steady standing posture and to coordinate muscle movement. The sensory receptor, called a spindle, consists of 3 to 12 specialized skeletal muscle fibers called intrafusal fibers and are nested within the fibers of the muscle that are called extrafusal fibers. Each intrafusal fiber of the spindle can be divided into two sections with different physical characteristics. The central section of the fiber, which does not have contractile capability, and the extremes of the fiber, which can contract. The central section is innervated by sensory neurons which detect the rate and the total amount of stretching. These sensory neurons synapse in the spinal cord with A-alpha motor neurons, which in turn synapse with the extrafusal muscle fibers in which the spindle is located. The sensory neurons also synapse in the spinal cord with A-gamma motor neuron, which in turn synapse to the contractile section of the intrafusal fibers of the spindle. When the muscle stretches, the spindle detects these actions through the sensory neurons, which carry the action potential to the spinal cord, where it synapses with the A-alpha motor neuron. The A-alpha motor neurons then carry the action potential to the muscle fibers in which the spindle is located and trigger them to contract in order to resist being stretched. The role of the A-gamma motor neurons is to regulate the tension of the muscle spindles as the muscle shortens. They regulate the sensitivity by shortening the muscle of the spindles, thus matching the tension with that of the rest of the muscle.